So it's starting to get really hot here in New Jersey, and because we're still in lockdown, there's very little likelihood of our family getting to the lake like we have every year previously. So we have this as an alternative.
A big box in which is this pool.
It's kind of like an adult paddling pool. But the big thing, the thing that stood out to me, is it says you can put this together in 20 minutes. We'll see.
Hi, I'm Matt. I love anything creative. From filmmaking to theme parks, I'm in. For as long as I can remember, I've been into building, performing, making, or exploring anything that creates an experience designed to excite or inspire others. Together, my incredible wife Esther and I have 5 amazing kids. And guess what? It turns out they love doing this stuff too. Join us as we spend our time exploring our creativity and the amazing creativity of others. This is 2 plus 5. To understand why we wanted to put a pool in our garden, we should probably rewind a couple of weeks. We knew that quarantine would probably last for some time, and so we had decided to make the very best we could of our backyard. This included hammocks.
Starting to wonder if that was a great idea.
A rope swing.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
A fire pit.
Brought the grate from inside the house and put it out here. It's all over your face.
We even had plans for an outdoor cinema. But what would make the summer really bearable was a pool.
So we are just testing the space of the pool that we might buy.
I did see one that was 16 foot.
So in the end, we went for this. The Bestway. It's 16 feet wide, 48 inches deep, and holds 4,544 gallons of water.
So this is a very big box. It takes 2 people to carry it, and one of them isn't Celeste,
Yeah.
because it's about 10 times heavier than you. Turned into a far noisier activity than I was expecting. So we cleared this area, raked it, and tried to get rid of any stones or things that could cut the base of the pool, and leveled it as much as we could. We've got some foam and we've got a ground sheet, and we are going to put those together to make a base. Okay, the first bit's down. Looking good.
It's probably worth noting at this point that we'd already spent well over the 20-minute time limit for building the pool. Of course, it says an estimated 20 minutes, team setup time, which of course leaves a lot of detail to the imagination. So, in order to help us here, and in order to be as fair as we can to the pool manufacturer, we're going to split our time into 4 categories. Number 1, the preparation and unboxing. Number 2, the building of the pool itself, which should take 20 minutes, filling the pool. And number 4, any aesthetics to make it look beautiful and blend in with its surroundings. At this point, we'd already spent 2 hours preparing the ground, getting the stuff, and beginning the unboxing.
So the instructions are not particularly clear. We're just trying to lay everything out on the ground right now to make sure that we've got everything, we know where it is. There are a lot of pieces. 20 minutes, let's go. How is it going?
Alright, now that they've got the flow of it, it feels more doable. This is incredibly high.
It's a big one.
And Max is making the ladder, but he's not really making the ladder. I don't know what he's doing right now. This thing's massive.
Not really a paddling pool. So it is up. That was actually not, once you got in the rhythm, it wasn't as hard as it looked. There are a couple of bits that were a bit of a pain, like putting little pegs in all the joining parts. Roughly 20 minutes. Once you've unboxed everything, once you've laid it all out, once you've read the instructions.
So the current totals stand at 2.5 hours for preparation and around 20-25 minutes for putting the pool together. Now, we're just missing one thing. Water.
We need to put a bit of water in the bottom now to help create some weight. So all this creasing can be kind of spread out, and then it helps us to kind of start to distribute the weight.
Ah, it's so wet. The snake has been detained.
Max is getting in order to push the outside out. That's it. Am I going to have to get in?
So we are all in here. They said to put a bit of water in, and then the idea is that you're supposed to be able to kind of push out the sides to smooth it out. But that's not working.
We've done it this side. I think that side is fine.
This is taking a long time, and I employed a technique that everyone laughed at.
Yeah, Daddy was just like...
I was trying to hold it in one place and push it back with my feet. No, we're not. We need to finish this off. We can't play in it yet.
So about 3 hours later, it's getting dark, and we're going to call it quits for the day, particularly because getting those creases out is going to be a lot easier tomorrow in the sun that's forecast. So we're going to leave it alone for now, but we haven't really even started properly filling the pool, and it's taken us 3 hours just to kind of get to that point where the creases are coming out. So we'll see how we do tomorrow. But in the meantime, here's what the pool's looking like.
There you go. It's going to be good when it's done.
We had just got the pool. It had rained overnight, so I'm going to see what it looks like. Daddy, what are you doing?
So it is the next day. The sunshine is out, as predicted. But a lot of junk fell in the pool last night from a tree above us. We're going to have to live with the odd thing dropping in the pool.
It smells like a pool.
So on rereading the instructions for the pool, it said that you needed to put something under the feet to stop them sinking into the earth. So I'm doing this.
I've cut all these now. I've got 16 in total for the 16 legs. So a bit of sanding is required.
That is much better.
Last one.
So I'm going to add another 40 minutes to the setup time for me having to make something they say I need that didn't come with the pool that's part of the setup.
Right, filter and pump now.
That's it.
Oh, this is hard.
It is hard. So those pipes go in there. This pipe goes in there.
Pretty easy. So this pool is taking a very long time to fill up. It's been filling all day, and it's only got about 2 feet of water in it.
I bet it's cold, isn't it?
I'm dying inside. I don't look like it.
They're making a whirlpool.
No!
Okay, it is day 3 of the pool construction, and finally, it's pretty much ready. I was also just thinking, Day 3, I'm in the same clothes. These are my work clothes. I haven't been wearing these all day for 3 days, just when I've been coming out here to the yard to do stuff. I just want you to know that I'm not a disgusting slob. Well, I kind of am, but, you know. Almost full, pump working, look at that, and lots of leaves at the bottom. We put the cover on the pool last night. It slipped off the edges of the pool and went into the middle of the pool. All the leaves landed on the cover and it did catch them. So I carefully pulled the cover back. I'm like, yep, we're gonna get these all off. And just as I pulled it over the edge, all of the leaves and the dirty water fell in. Beautiful.
So in total, it had taken 1.5 days to fill the pool with water. But at least now, it was finally ready. And everyone could enjoy it. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone.
Look at that, that's a good swimming technique, Peaches, look at you!
Now all it needed was a bit of finishing off with the bamboo surround. And when we realised the kids loved jumping from the deck into the pool, we decided we needed a mini dock or diving platform. And so I set to work.
Cut myself. We now have a platform and a ladder connected. Very, very pleased with that. That did take some shenanigans to get that working.
The final finishing touch was a sound system for the deck.
Is that as high as you can get it?
And we were ready to go.
So all in all, it's been a really fantastic project building the pool. That's made such a big difference this summer. But it did take way longer than 20 minutes. Even that one construction part that said it was going to take 20 minutes took 20 minutes initially, but then there was adding the feet, and then there was trying to get all the wrinkles out with a little bit of water in the bottom. So it took like 3 hours and 20 minutes to do that actual bit. And then of course, then there was all the finishing touches, building the deck, building the surround around it, and that ended up taking about a day. So in total, putting this whole thing together and making it usable and fun and part of our yard took 3 days to do. Was it worth it? Totally. Would I do it again? Absolutely. But not in the next couple of weeks. I'll take a break. Oh! If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some of the other videos we've put together. Our visits to theme parks, going to filming locations, and shooting a movie in our garage. If you want to be kept up to date on our latest content, then just click the subscribe and notification button.